Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be sharing my reaction and insights about experiment 8, which is all about the PID controller. So for this experiment, we used a CISO MATLAB tool to design and analyze both PI and PID controllers for a given plant transfer function. So we observed the system's root locus and step response, then compared the performance of the controllers based on settling time, peak time, and percent overshoot. So for our PI controller, the system had a settling time of about 6.8 seconds and a peak time of 1.65 seconds, and an overshoot of 30.9%. Meanwhile, for PID controller, um, showed a slightly faster response with a settling time of 6.65 seconds and a peak time of 1.56 seconds and an overshoot of 32.5%. So during the experiment, we first analyzed the plant transfer function and applied a proportional gain together with compensators. So that we then used the CISO tool to tune the controller and observe how the poles and zeros affected the root locus and the step response of the system. So we also derived the transfer function for PI and PID controllers and related them to the standard controller equations. So one challenge I experienced in this experiment was understanding how the compensator changes the behavior of the system. So at first, it was confusing how the poles and zeros influence the stability and response of the controller. Another challenge was interpreting the root locus plots and identifying why the PID controller only gave a small improvement compared to the PI controller. However, after analyzing the graphs and equations carefully, I understand that adding derivative action mainly improves the response, speed, and stability. So what I learned from this experiment is that PID controllers are very flexible and powerful in control systems, but they do not always guarantee the best design for every situation sometimes. So there's situation. Sometimes a simpler PI controller can already provide almost the same performance while being easier and cheaper to implement. So as a note to myself, so I should improve my understanding of root locus analysis and controller tuning because these concepts are very important in designing a stable and efficient control systems. So overall, this experiment helped me better appreciate and how controllers improve the system performance and how engineers choose the most practical controller for a specific application. So thank you for listening my reaction video.